So let's get to business. Why did I stop trading ICT concepts full time? So currently I trade SMC and ICT, mixture of both. Now when I mean mixture of both is I make use of SMC, which is smart money concept, to find the direction where the market is headed to, whether it's going to go up or down, which is use of market structure, plainly market structure, to know my direction. And when it comes to choosing my POIs, I make use of both supply, demand, FVGs, and liquidity sweep. Now this is where it combines, because SMC traders work with just order blocks, while ICT traders work with liquidity sweeps, fair value gaps, inverted fair value gaps, breakout blocks, and the rest of them. So I work with these three: fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, and demand zones. And when it comes to my entry criteria, I want to look for my confirmation in my entry in that POI, or that medium time frame POI or higher time frame POI. I go to lower time frame and look for my confirmation inside that range, inside that zone. And all I want to see is a change of character, which is also a smart money concept idea. There are different entry drills for ICT, like Asian range, sweeping of Asian range, go down to enter a PDRA and move up, or the use of turtle soup below Asian range and go up, or the use of 2022 model, whereby price has to sweep liquidity and do market structure shift and price returns back to an FVG. This is what you have to understand about the entry drills of ICT and SMC and what I use. So when I say why I stopped trading ICT, I literally mean why I stopped using the lens of ICT trading system to look for the direction of the market, where the market is going higher or not. Now this is the most important part in trading: the direction. Where are we headed to? Where is the market going to? From the higher time frame, this is the hardest part. If you can get this correctly, every other thing gets easier to understand. These are my reasons why I stopped using all of the internal range liquidity and external range liquidity, something to look for my direction. ICT encourages ego in trading. When I mean ICT, I'm not talking about the person, I'm talking about the system. Encourages ego in the sense that the whole idea of ICT is built on you must be able to read price correctly. And if you have stayed long enough in the markets, you understand that from any approach or any standpoint you're coming from, there is nothing like right or wrong reading in the markets. Right or wrong reading is only subjective to the person's strategy and system that has been tested and proven to work over time. But in ICT, people ahead, you have to read the algorithm correctly, read the price correctly, read where it's going. So what happened? In as much as losses are inevitable in these markets, guess what? This will affect your mentality. It will give you an ego, meaning you always expect to win, because you might have spent 5 years, 6 years, 7 years doing ICT, and there are days where you have back-to-back losses. What happens to you? You feel really drained because you have ego. You start blaming yourself that you can't read price, when it's just normal to lose in this game. So ego in trading is really bad, and trust me, you're going to blow your account faster having ego while trading. ICT is far from being 100% accurate, just like other systems. Now what I mean is this: ICT speaks about the algorithm. There is an algorithm that runs the market, everything. So if that's true, ask yourself, why is he not flying private jets? Why is he not the richest man in the world? Because trust me, if you understand how the algorithm of the market works from beginning to end, then you win every damn day, and you'll be the richest man on earth because you keep winning every single trade you take. But trust me, it doesn't work that way. The markets are actually driven by real life governments, real life financial policies by central banks, and the rest of them doesn't have anything to do with algorithm or something. There is more to the market than just technicals, and trust me, from the monetary point of view, think about it. The fair value gaps and everything on the chart, does it have anything to do with the policies the banks are making? No, it just shows up in some kind of way on the chart, and it's technical, so it works sometimes, it doesn't work sometimes. So no strategy is accurate and not ICT. Stop trying to make yourself see the market 100% accurate every single time. ICT doesn't fit my personality. I'm somebody that wants to be perfect all the time. I'm a perfectionist, and also I usually struggle with anxiety issues. So when I mean I'm a perfectionist, I want to make sure anything I'm doing, I do it the best, the very best way, to make sure no fault is coming from my end. I do it perfectly, no faults, just the best way possible. Now in ICT, because you are told that you have to learn how to read price rightly, and when you're right, you win. So therefore, when I lose, what happens? I feel like I didn't do it correctly, I didn't do it right. So I start going back to ICT's channel, I start overthinking things, I start over backtesting, over studying, over causing myself more anxiety, like when will I ever get this right? When will I ever get this right? Because I believe I'm supposed to be winning every day, because that's the dream ICT is selling to you. So it never suits my personality, and trust me, there are so many systems that would not suit your personality. Trading support and resistance never fit my personality because it looks too random. I like certainty and I like perfection. I like to be perfect. So support and resistance seem random to me because price is hitting the same zone over and over again, and you're still trusting it for buys or sells. For me, it's kind of too random, and the whole candlestick confirmation and everything they use to enter trade, to me, is kind of random. So why I chose smart money concept for looking for my direction is because it makes me feel more at peace. Because in smart money concepts, while looking for my direction, I can anticipate the market could go up or down because of certain reactions I see it do. But in ICT, every day you have to find a daily bias, you have to look for the draw on liquidity. And that draw on liquidity, it could be either ways. But then, whatever your eyes see, you want to trade towards that. And when you trade towards that, you could take multiple losses because you keep getting deceived by every little move the market does, that it's going to that direction. So it's more stressful. It requires more mental capital. Now when you're learning from his channel, because of the voluminous videos, too many information, it's overwhelming because you want to learn and you want to put it to practice. You want to learn and you want to see it on the chart. But guess what? Episode after episode, you keep seeing things that become a bit different from what you said seeing, because there are no outlined mechanical steps. It's very discretionary, and what happens to you at the end of the day, it becomes so mentally draining to understand and master ICT trading style. So when you're on your chart, when you're studying, too many thoughts are running in your head, you're feeling you're not good enough and everything, or when you lose money, you think too much, you think it's you. The best thing in trading is having your system proven, back-tested, you know it works, then keep replicating it over and over again. It has a checklist, easy to understand, easy to execute. Your duty is to just do it every single time and journal, so I can know if there are new things to learn or there are things to correct. To me, that's the best approach to trading. So when you lose, you know that your system did not work today, not you messed up. Because you messing up being the fact for why you lose is very mentally draining, because losing is inevitable. I'm going to see in the next video, the Telegram channel in the description. I post my markups every day, my insights into the market, what I'm looking at, what I'm expecting, also entries of the trades I'm taking, and also some reviews, YouTube link, some psychological tips. Trust me, you're gonna get so much value from the Telegram channel. Click on the description, join the Telegram channel, and follow us on Twitter for more tips. See you in the next video.